All right, let me talk to you for a moment. And I want you to hear me not just with your ears, but with your whole being. Let's take a deep breath together right now. Inhale, hold it, and gently exhale. As you breathe out, imagine you're letting go of every fear you've been holding about your body. You see, I believe with all my heart that your body is not your enemy. Your body is your friend, your partner, your home, and it's far wiser than we often give it credit for. I'm not here to give you a new set of rules to follow. I'm here to remind you of a truth you may have forgotten. Your body already knows how to heal itself. It is known since the moment you were born. Think about it. You cut your finger, and without you telling it what to do, the skin closes, the tissue rebuilds, the pain fades. You get a bruise, and without you studying biology or memorizing healing charts, the blood vessels repair themselves and the skin color returns. The heart keeps beating. The lungs keep breathing. The immune system is scanning, repairing, renewing every single second. That is not an accident. That is intelligence. And yet so many of us spend more time criticizing our bodies than appreciating them. We say things like, I hate my stomach, I hate my thighs, I hate my wrinkles. Oh my dear, do you realize that every cell in your body is listening to you? Every word you speak about your body is a message you are programming into it. When you criticize your body, you weaken it. When you appreciate it, you strengthen it. I have a simple philosophy. The body responds to love far more than it responds to fear. And so, if you want to heal, truly heal, you must begin not with another pill or another diet, but with your thoughts. Healing begins in the mind. You can eat the most nutritious foods, but if you're feeding yourself fear every day, you're still starving your cells of peace. You can take all the vitamins in the world, but if you're swallowing resentment every morning, you're still poisoning your system. So let's start with the two great healers you can choose every single day: the thoughts you think and the food you eat. The thoughts you think are the language your body understands. If you wake up and say, "Oh, I'm so tired, I'm so old, I'm so sick," your body believes you. And if you wake up and say, "I am vibrant, I am healthy, I am strong," your body believes you too. You get to choose which conversation you have. And then there's the food, not just what you eat, but how you eat. I believe food can be medicine, or it can be slow poison, depending on the energy you bring to it. Have you noticed how different it feels to eat in a rush, worried and distracted, compared to eating in peace, in gratitude? The same salad can nourish you or leave you bloated, depending on whether you bless it or resent it. So I want to invite you into a new relationship with your body, one based on trust, not control. You do not need to micromanage your heartbeat, your digestion, your cell regeneration. You only need to give your body the right environment, in thought, in nourishment, in rest, and it will do the rest. Your job is to love it. Its job is to heal you, and it will if you let it. I'm not saying you'll never get sick, but I am saying that your body will always be doing its best for you, even in illness, even in pain. Sometimes pain is your body's way of asking you to listen. Sometimes fatigue is your body's way of asking for kindness. And the more you listen, the more you cooperate, the more your body trusts you back. This is not about perfection, it's about partnership. This is not about forcing, it's about flowing. And it begins, my friend, with a single decision: to treat your body as the sacred, intelligent, miraculous home it has always been. So tonight when you go to bed, I want you to place your hands over your heart and say to yourself, slowly, with love, "Thank you, body. I love you. I trust you. We are on the same team. And if you say it often enough, your body will begin to believe you. And when it does, oh, the healing that can happen will astonish you. Because the truth is, your body is not waiting for more punishment. It's waiting for your permission to heal, and you can give that permission right now. Let me ask you something, my friend. If your mind was a garden, what would be growing there right now? Would you see rows of flowers, fruit trees, and soft green grass? Or would you see weeds, overgrown and choking out the beauty? Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers, or you can grow weeds. And the truth is, many of us are living in a garden that we've allowed to be overrun with weeds. The weeds of resentment, criticism, guilt, and fear. These are the 4 great toxins of the mind. They are not just little inconveniences. They are poisons that slowly, quietly, relentlessly drain our health. And unless we pull them out, they will take over every corner of our inner world. Let's talk about resentment first. Oh, resentment is sticky. It's like carrying around a heavy, rotting bag on your back, day after day. You may think you've pushed it down, buried it, forgotten it, but your body has not forgotten. Every cell in your body hears every thought you think. And when you replay an old hurt, when you go over and over how unfair it was, you are sending that signal again and again to your cells, and your cells respond. Over time, that emotional weight can show up as physical weight, tension, inflammation, even illness. I have seen people release a lifetime of resentment and suddenly find themselves breathing easier, sleeping better, moving more freely. Why? Because resentment clogs the flow of life, and when you let it go, life flows again. Then there's criticism. We think criticism will make us better, that if we just scold ourselves enough, we'll somehow improve. But that's not how growth works. You do not grow a plant by yelling at it. You grow a plant by nurturing it. When you criticize yourself, you shrink your own energy. You tell your body, you're not good enough, you can't be trusted. And the body, being the obedient servant it is, believes you. It contracts, it tenses, it loses vitality. I will tell you this right now. If you want to heal, you must give up criticizing yourself. It never worked, and it never will. Now let's speak of guilt. Guilt is a sneaky one. It disguises itself as morality, as responsibility, but in truth, guilt is simply a way of punishing yourself over and over for the same thing. Guilt is a waste of your precious life energy. It doesn't fix the past. It doesn't heal the hurt. It only erodes your belief that you deserve to be happy, healthy, and whole. And when you believe you don't deserve goodness, your body listens, and it stops reaching for full vitality, because you've told it you're not worthy of it. Guilt keeps you in a holding pattern. Release it, and your energy will rise instantly. And then, my dear, there is fear. Fear is perhaps the most damaging of all, because fear keeps your body in a constant state of alarm. Fear tells your nervous system, we are not safe. Tense up, shut down, be ready for danger. And if you live in that state day after day, year after year, your body becomes exhausted. The immune system weakens, the digestion slows, the heart works harder. Fear is meant to protect you in the moment, not to be your permanent address. And yet so many of us have moved into fear and set up house there. I want you to know something. You can move out. You can choose a new address, one called peace, or trust, or love. And when you do, your body will begin to relax, to repair, to heal. So I will ask you again, what is growing in your mental garden? And are you willing to pull up the weeds? Because I promise you, No matter how overgrown it feels right now, no matter how long those weeds have been there, you can clear them. You can plant something new. Resentment can be replaced with forgiveness. Criticism can be replaced with encouragement. Guilt can be replaced with compassion. Fear can be replaced with trust. And when you make those trades, your garden will bloom again, and so will your health. Your body is waiting for you to give it a healthier place to live. You can start today. You can start right now. And I believe you will. Let's take a deep breath together, my friend. And let's step into the place where true healing begins. Healing does not start in the pill bottle. Healing starts in the way you speak to yourself. It starts in the quiet moments, when you look in the mirror, when you decide, sometimes for the very first time, that you are worth loving exactly as you are. This is the root of all healing, self-love and self-acceptance. Not someday when you lose the weight, not someday when you get the job, not someday when you fix yourself. You are worthy today. You are lovable today. You are enough today. I want you to imagine what it would feel like if every thought you had about yourself was kind. If every time you made a mistake, you said, "That's all right, darling. We're learning." Can you feel how much lighter your body would be? How your shoulders would drop, your breathing would slow, your energy would flow more freely. That is what self-love does. It unfreezes the parts of you that have been locked in tension for years. But self-love has a twin sister, and her name is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about saying what happened was okay. It is about setting yourself free from the emotional prison of the past. Resentment is like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. You've carried this for too long. Your body has carried it for too long. When you forgive, you take the key, you unlock the cell, and you walk out into the sunlight. You don't do it for them, you do it for you. And as you do, you create space for your body to repair itself. Now there's a third step to deep healing that people often overlook: changing your language. Your words are powerful beyond measure. Every "I should" you say tightens your body and fills you with guilt. Every "I can" you say opens a door and fills you with possibility. Replace should with could and watch how your life expands. You don't have to go for a walk, you get to. You don't need to rest, you choose to. This is not just semantics. Your subconscious listens to every word and it acts accordingly. And then we come to the strategies for mastering the mind. The first is positive visualization. Your brain does not know the difference between something vividly imagined and something real. If you see it clearly, your body begins to act as if it is already true. So picture yourself healthy, peaceful, joyful. Picture yourself moving with ease, laughing with friends, sleeping deeply at night. Your body will follow the pictures you give it. This is how you plant seeds for your future. The second is positive self-talk. Your mind is like a river. If you keep pouring in muddy water, thoughts of fear, doubt, criticism, it will always run murky. But if you keep pouring in clean, fresh water, thoughts of encouragement, compassion, and love, over time, the whole river clears. Every kind word you speak to yourself carves a new neural pathway in your brain, a road that leads to more confidence and more peace. You are literally rewiring yourself with every affirmation. And finally, my dear, we must speak about protecting your mental space. In this world of constant pings, dings, and scrolling, your attention is your most precious currency. Every time you let your mind be hijacked, you give away your creative power. So create sacred moments. Turn off the phone. Step away from the noise. Let your nervous system breathe. When you do, you stop living in reaction to the world and start living in creation of your life. Self-love, forgiveness, conscious language, positive visualization, kind self-talk, and sacred mental space, these are not just ideas. They are tools. They are practices. And when you use them, you are telling your body, we are safe now. We can heal now. We can thrive now. And your body will believe you because it has been waiting for you to say those words all along. Let me share something very simple and yet so life-changing with you. Mastering your mind is not something that happens once. It's something you choose moment by moment, day after day. And the beauty is, you don't need hours, you need intention. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You do it every morning and night, not because your teeth are dirty all the time, but because you know little bits of buildup happen during the day. The mind is the same way. In the morning, before the world rushes in, give yourself the gift of checking in. What am I thinking? What am I feeding my mind right now? And if you notice something heavy, fearful, or self-critical, simply say, "No, darling, we're not doing that today. We choose better thoughts." This is not punishment. It's guidance. It's like taking the steering wheel back when you notice your car drifting. Then at night, before sleep, do the same. You are about to hand your subconscious 8 hours of uninterrupted time. What do you want it to work on? Give it something nourishing, something loving. You can send yourself to sleep with thoughts that heal you instead of thoughts that haunt you. This alone can change the way your body repairs itself. And let us not forget, the mind and the body are in constant conversation. If you want your mind to be clear, your body must be supported. That's where food comes in. I am not here to tell you there are bad foods and good foods in a moral sense. What I will say is, your body thrives when you give it what it can recognize, what it can use, what it can turn into energy without struggle. Fresh, living foods, fruits, vegetables, clean water. These are love letters to your cells. Every time you choose a food that supports your well-being, you are saying, "I love you" to your body. Every time you choose something that depletes you, you are saying, "I'm not paying attention." And this is not about guilt. It's about awareness. You get to choose how you fuel the incredible vehicle you live in. Food is not just calories. Food is information. Every bite tells your body a story. Make it a story of life, not of stress. And finally, there is the art of relaxation. We live in a world that celebrates busyness as if exhaustion were a badge of honor. But your nervous system cannot heal when it is constantly on high alert. Relaxation is not laziness, it is medicine. When you rest, you give your body the signal. We are safe now. Safety is the foundation of healing, so build in small moments every day. Sit with a cup of tea in silence, step outside and feel the sun on your face, close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. These are not luxuries, these are lifelines. And here's the truth. The more you relax, the more productive, creative, and resilient you become. The mind works better, the body works better, life works better. So morning and night, check your thoughts. Throughout the day, feed your body with kindness. And no matter how busy life gets, carve out pockets of stillness. This is not just self-care. This is self-respect. This is self-love in action. This is how you tell your mind, your body, and your soul, we are in this together, and I am taking good care of us. And when you make this your way of living, not a temporary plan, you don't just master your mind, you master your life. All right, my dear one, let's go deeper, because I want you to feel this in your bones, not just hear it with your ears. Imagine for a moment that all your life you've been walking around with a heavy chain around your neck. You didn't question it because everyone else seemed to be wearing one too. You learned to live with it. You adjusted your posture. You learned to take shorter steps. You even convinced yourself this is just how life is. Oh, but one day something shifts. You reach up and realize the chain isn't locked. It never was. All this time, the key was in your pocket. That is what mastering your mind feels like. Fear only rules you as long as you believe its story. The moment you begin to observe it instead of obey it, you start to see the cracks in its authority. And that's when you discover the most liberating truth of all. Fear has no real power over you without your agreement. When you choose love instead, you take the wheel back. That choice is where the transformation begins. Not in a grand, dramatic moment, but in 1,000 small moments every day. You wake up, and instead of thinking, "What could go wrong today?" you softly whisper, "I choose to trust today." You notice your thoughts drifting toward an old worry, and instead of letting it grow roots, you say, "No, my mind is my garden. I will plant something else." This is how the illusion of limitation begins to dissolve, not by force, but by steady, gentle choice. And my friend, the body feels this shift instantly. The moment your mind stops sending danger signals, your nervous system exhales. Your heart beats a little steadier. Your immune system gets stronger because it's no longer on constant alert. You start to realize that most of the threats you prepared for were never real. They were shadows cast by your own imagination. The bills got paid. The conversation you dreaded went better than expected. The loneliness you feared was replaced by unexpected connection. And you think to yourself, if all of that fear was false, what else have I been wrong about? This is the doorway to a new reality. A reality where you live with energy instead of exhaustion, with curiosity instead of dread. And here's the miracle. You don't need the whole world to change before you feel safe. You don't need everyone's approval before you feel worthy. You create safety inside you by the way you think, and from that safety, you create a life that reflects it. The world responds to who you are being, not what you are fearing. That's why when you live in this state of inner freedom, opportunities seem to find you. People are drawn to your calm. Your body begins to trust you again because it feels the difference between a mind that's attacking it and a mind that's nourishing it. So yes, mastering your mind is the ultimate transformation. Not because life will never challenge you again. It will. But because you will meet those challenges as the empowered creator you are, not as a frightened child. You will be able to say, in the face of uncertainty, I am still safe. I'm still whole. I'm still free. And when you live from that place, you are no longer just surviving. You are truly living. And my darling, you deserve nothing less than that. All right, my darling, I want you to take a deep breath right now and hear me. You are safe to heal. Yes, you, right here, right now, in this very moment. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be to begin. And your body has been waiting for you to remember this truth. Healing is not about forcing your body into submission. It's about partnering with it, listening to it, respecting it. I trust the wisdom of my body is not just a sentence you say. It's an agreement you make with yourself, a contract of love. Your body is not your enemy. It is your oldest, most loyal friend. It has been with you since the moment you took your first breath, and it will be with you until your last. Every scar, every ache, every heartbeat, it has carried you through more than you will ever fully realize. And all it has ever asked in return is your attention, your kindness, your patience. So when you say, I am creating the conditions for healing to happen naturally, you are speaking directly to your cells, to your immune system, to your nervous system. You are letting them know that it is safe to turn down the alarm signals, safe to focus on repair, safe to restore balance. The body listens, the body remembers, the body responds to your words, your thoughts, your energy. And when you declare, I am safe, I am healthy, I am whole, you are not just wishing. It's not a fantasy. You are planting seeds in the most fertile garden you have, your subconscious mind. And if you water those seeds with repetition, with feeling, with belief, they will grow. I want you to remember this. The mind and body are not separate. Every loving thought you think releases healing chemicals into your bloodstream. Every moment you choose peace over panic lowers the tension in your muscles. Every time you forgive yourself, your digestion improves, your heart rate steadies, your breath deepens. Healing begins in the mind, and the body follows. You are the gardener. You choose the seeds. And my darling, it is time to plant seeds of health, not fear. I know that some of you may be thinking, but Louise, I've been unwell for so long. I've tried so many things. And I understand, I've been there. But I want you to know this. The body is always working to heal you every single day, even when you sleep, even when you doubt it. Your job is not to micromanage every cell. Your job is to remove the obstacles, to stop feeding it toxic thoughts, to stop scaring yourself with what-if stories, to stop punishing yourself for not being perfect. Your job is to give it rest, give it nourishment, give it loving direction. Talk to your body as if it were your child. Say, sweetheart, I'm here now. I'm listening. I'm sorry I ignored you. I will take care of you from now on. And then keep that promise. Keep it when you choose what to eat. Keep it when you decide how late to stay up. Keep it when you are tempted to overwork, overcommit, overextend. Healing is not an event. It is a relationship. And like any relationship, it thrives when you show up for it consistently. Tonight, when you close your eyes, I want you to imagine your body bathed in warm golden light. See that light filling every part of you. Your head, your shoulders, your chest, your arms, your heart, your stomach, your legs, your feet. Imagine that light whispering to every cell, you are safe now. You can relax, you can repair, you can thrive. And as you breathe in, let that light grow brighter. As you breathe out, release every thought that says healing is not possible. You don't have to know how it will happen. You only need to allow it to happen. You see, the body doesn't need us to know every step. It just needs us to stop getting in the way. Fear gets in the way. Guilt gets in the way. Resentment gets in the way. But love clears the path. Love opens the door. Love says, come home. You are welcome here. And the body hears it. So from this moment on, every morning when you wake up, place your hand on your heart and say, I trust the wisdom of my body. I am creating the conditions for healing to happen naturally. I am safe. I am healthy. I am whole. And every night before you sleep, repeat it again. Whisper it into the deepest parts of you. Let it become the soundtrack of your healing. Because, my darling, you are safe to heal. And the moment you truly believe that, you set in motion miracles you cannot yet imagine.